welcome back to the Cluttered Corner.
Well, thank you for having me again.
Glad you could come. What's been going on? It's been fall.
Oh no, we've been well, of course, you got the Christmas shopping with the kids and stuff, but we've been still pushing the second single and just got done with the radio tour actually not 2 weeks ago.
Oh, well, great. So you saw everybody before Christmas.
Before
That's
Christmas,
very
yes.
smart.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, Dad. So what's the hot item at the Chadwick Kid House this year?
Well, my little one, the 3-year-old, is into Elsa and Anna and Frozen. So
now, isn't that surprising?
It is, yeah. In fact, she was actually sitting yesterday watching Frozen with her Frozen dress on and her Frozen doll and singing. So, yeah, we're totally immersed in it right now.
Do you have to sing to all the songs?
No,
from
she won't let me
Frozen?
sing.
Oh, she won't
no,
let you.
and I'm getting the payback because I used to do that to my dad. My dad would be singing and on stage or even at home, and I'd be like, "Dad, don't sing." And she does that to me when I
You're
start singing.
kidding.
Oh, yeah. She goes, "I want to sing." So she's a
Love it.
handful. And then my 9-year-old, he's into the Lego Dimensions.
Yes.
And just into sports and stuff like that too. He's basketball and all that kind of
while
stuff.
we're on the subject of children, how many times have you stepped on a Lego?
Many a times, many a times. I came in, I slept on a block late last night this last week, and it's like, oh.
Wow, that's not fun.
No, it's not. No.
So, as you traveled around and did the radio tour, did you see anything real interesting or different? I haven't been out into Texas lately very far.
I did because we live here in Houston, and it's so flat, and with winter, it gets cold and icy. So
some places,
in
not
some
in
places,
Houston.
right. But in Houston, it was just, it's just you don't get to see much. And what had happened is, they had that big freeze up there.
Yes.
And then so what? Max, who's my guitar player, me and him were traveling through, and we were coming through Amarillo, and left Amarillo and was going into Oklahoma through Canadian Texas. And we'd never seen plateaus and stuff like that, or I guess they call them cap rocks. And seeing the frost and stuff on the plateaus and stuff, which was really, really cool. We tried to slow. Of course, we were on a tight schedule. I was like, I'm just going to slow down to about 50 and take a picture real quick, Max, because we can't go to the sightseeing thing, and because we were on a tight schedule. But the coolest thing is we were coming in from leaving Snyder and going to Floydada. And a buddy of mine, Kurt Reinhardt, told me, he said, you need to go, he's one of the DJs down there at KSMY. He said, you need to go, when you leave my house, he goes, you need to go down this way and take 2169. He said, you're going to come off of Cap Rock. And I was like, Cap Rock? He goes, yeah, you're in the clouds. And I never experienced that. And that was really, really cool. We came down, literally, we were in a cloud. And we went all the way down. So,
that's fun.
Of course, that in West Texas, everybody's used to that kind of stuff.
Right.
But we're not.
No, we're not. Living here in the tropical South.
Yes, exactly.
Well, did you get a song idea?
I did not get I got some song ideas, but actually I had a chance to write with a guy named Randall King, good songwriter, when I was out doing the deal. And we actually, I took the opportunity after we got done doing a show on Thursday. We put together a really nice song, and actually it does have in the song, one of the lines is about a West Plateau, actually.
Well, that's super, because, you write about, and you sing about things that happen to you.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, that's super.
The best songs are the ones that you actually live,
Yes. So here we are, and it's almost Christmas, and then the next thing you know, it'll be January, and there'll be nothing going on. So what are you doing in January?
January, I think just, I don't know, with the new year coming around, we're hoping to get the single going, and then of course with the new stuff that we're writing and stuff, is hopefully get back in the studio and do some more stuff. We did kind of sneak in another single while we were cutting Run Run Rudolph, so we'll probably be working on that too.
Oh, well, good.
So we were able to get in there and kill two birds with one stone.
Good.
So
great. Well, if people want to find out where you're playing, or if they want to find out how to get Run Run Rudolph, or anything else about you, what do they do?
The main place to go is StephenChadwickMusic.com, and then of course there's a link to StagRecords.com from there. That's where you can get the download for Run Run Rudolph. We have, of course, the Twitter, which is at @SChadMusic. You've got Stephen Chadwick Music at Instagram, and then of course Stephen Chadwick on Facebook.
Okay.
Too, we'll let you know where we're going. And stuff.
So you're everywhere.
Pretty much everywhere now. We actually moved up in the world, made it to Pandora and Spotify, so you can check it out.
Good.
I was actually on vacation not too long ago, and there was a guy who was down by the pool, he was listening to Spotify, and I was like, hey, you know, you like Texas country? He goes, yeah. And I was like, check this guy's name out. And he's like, who's that? And I was like, that's me.
Well, you got to do your own publicity work.
Exactly.
What made you decide to sing Run, Run, Rudolph?
Run, Run, it's just a fun song. Yeah, I like Chuck Berry. I like that older stuff. You know, I like R&B.
I know that you do that.
And then I like you know, I grew up listening to Chuck Berry with my dad. You know, remember back in the day, remember Shell used to have those tapes?
Yes.
That they would sell if you got a certain amount of gas
right.
miles and stuff, called Cruising Classics. Well, that's what I grew up on listening to. So, listening to Run, Run, Rudolph was, yeah, I heard that kind of stuff. I love that kind of music and that kind of rockabilly stuff. Of course,
yeah.
like we talked before, I like the R&B too.
Right.
So, and I thought about the kids too. You know, my little boy, my boy and my girl, and they love that song. And what's really cool is my wife is a teacher for Westview Autistic School, not too far from here, and they love it too. She's been playing it every day.
That's great.
So,
good for you.
So it's getting a lot of airplay at the school.
Well, I have just one more thing to say to you.
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Thanks.
Thank you.